Diaz is a cool guy. Nate Diaz is entertaining. Nate Diaz fights his heart out, and there's something about his personality, and he has a certain charisma. Him and Nick, they're very unique individuals. They're true fighters. We were talking about athletes and fighters. They're fighters, also very good athletes as well in their own right. But they would definitely fit the fighter mold. They fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. They have that attitude, that do or die, and they're very entertaining to watch. And Nate Diaz now is a huge star. Of course, those two fights with Conor McGregor were a huge part of that. They really catapulted him into the stratosphere of MMA stardom. But, it's not like he's an unbeatable fighter. So for Dustin Poirier, it actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, his record is 19 wins and 11 losses. Of course, his last loss to McGregor. Prior to that, he lost to Dos Anjos. Then he lost to Josh Thompson. That was a head kick knockout. Then he lost to Benson Henderson. I mean, these are all very good guys, so no shame in losing to them, of course. Lost to Rory McDonald, Don Young Kim. Again, massive welterweights, them two. Gray Maynard back in the day, Joe Stevenson. Now, of course, there is losses. There's lots of good wins on there as well. I mean, it's not like he's this unbeatable fighter. He's a very good fighter. He's very entertaining and a huge fan base. But for Dustin Poirier, it makes a lot of sense because if he fights him and he beats him, which I'll make an early prediction. I think Dustin beats Nate Diaz. It does massive things for his stock. Probably gets him very close to a title fight. The problem is, of course, that there is a backlog there. You've got Conor McGregor fighting Khabib Nurmagomedov. You've got Tony Ferguson that was the interim champ that got stripped. So he's definitely got to be next. So it's just a weird backlog there.
Hit the nail right on the head. Right on the head. Shout out to Michael Bisping, Believe You Me podcast. He's not unbeatable, man. This goes back to me proving my point about Conor McGregor. I don't think Conor McGregor is going to get through Khabib. I really don't. I think those people that are praying for a knockout, Conor could connect. Yeah, that's nice. Granted, it is true. Conor could connect. Conor could win. I don't think Khabib is buying into Conor. I don't think he's impressed. I don't think the lights, the support, the money, the antics, I don't think he's impressed by that. And people who aren't impressed by that, they're not fazed by it. So I don't think that is going to be a factor in this fight. And I think that's always the factor that makes him win in those fights. Every single fight he's ever had. Now let's go back to Nate Diaz and Poirier. Poirier is, in my opinion, quite possibly a better fighter than Nate Diaz. Why? Nate Diaz, even when he was active, it wasn't like he wasn't getting beaten up. He was one of the I want to call him like the last of a dying era, like a Harley Davidson. He fights straight boxing style, great ground game, jiu-jitsu, a bit of Muay Thai, like nice Muay Thai clinches. I think. Am I confusing him for someone else? I think I may be. So, point here is, Nate, I don't think he's going to fare well against this whole Conor thing. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think he's going to have a second fight against Conor unless he gets beaten by Dustin Poirier, Conor gets beaten by Khabib. Then you might see another Nate versus Conor. Yeah, but I agree with Mike, man. I agree that he was never unbeatable. He was never that. Put it like this: Nate Diaz was never Nick Diaz, because Nick Diaz was a welterweight champion in Strikeforce. He was never defeated in Strikeforce. He never lost his title in Strikeforce. Strikeforce got absorbed by the UFC. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.
How do you feel about it? Yeah, Conor McGregor, you're taking everything I work for. I'm gonna fight you. You know what's the real fight? What's the real money fight is me, not these clowns that you already punked at the press conference. Don't no one want to see that. You know you beat them already. That's the easy fight. You want that real right here. Hey, and unfortunately, we can't talk like that on Fox.
Thank you very much for giving me this. And I appreciate my friends also. My wife and my girlfriend, Yeah, I mean my wife. Yeah, I mean my wife. Yeah, sorry to say. I'm so sorry, my wife. Listen, I love you so much. Aya, I love you so much from my heart.